Hi, my name is Saket and I'm from the PGDM batch of 2019 of Great Lakes Institute of Management, Gurgaon. I'm currently working in Decathlon as a country leader for loyalty programs. I have worked in other companies before, such as Urban Company and Flipkart, where I was taking care of loyalty programs and category management. Um, Apart from that, I had done a bachelor's in commerce before starting off in Great Lakes. It was an institute which highly appealed to me because it seemed to have a fairly good track record in the last 10 years since I was going to join the college. And it just seemed to be taking all the right decisions. And I personally believe right decisions are how you can predict a good future. I wanted a good future for myself, and Great Lakes seemed like the right option for me back then. In fact, MBA was a clear trajectory for me since I had done a startup of my own back in about 2014-15. For me, that was when I was in my college years, second year of my bachelor's. And pretty much around that time, I kind of realized that I need to hone a lot of my leadership skills, my organizational skills, and also build upon multiple skill sets around identifying data, leading teams, understanding how to go ahead and strategize businesses, and then figure out what is the most efficient way of executing them. That is what got me into the MBA interest. With respect to Great Lakes, I remember going through multiple websites back in the day. I remember a few of them were probably College Dunia, etc. I don't know what they are today, but while I was going through them, I could see a lot of people interacting from the existing Great Lakes committee, which kind of showed me that there's a lot of interest going on. A lot of people are trying really hard to answer the questions of young folks who are interested in MBA. Apart from that, just during the research, I did find out that the sort of faculty we have they're coming from the best institutes in the country, and I've had good experience there. So MBA college, I think when you step into the college, there are only two sorts of people you're going to be surrounded by. One are going to be your professors who are going to motivate you and teach you all the right sort of skill sets, and the other are going to be the people around you who are eventually going to become your friends, because those are the faces you'll see every day for the next 2 years of your life. For me, the most exciting part was, of course, one, the infrastructure. I think it's super. I don't think even I've been working in multiple companies after that. I mean, we did have a very good infrastructure which supported us with the right sort of resources to enhance our skill sets and gain knowledge. Apart from that, we had probably really smart people from multiple backgrounds coming in. I remember people from psychology background, from arts, from, of course, engineering. They're always there, and a few from commerce, including myself. And when we used to work on multiple projects, the best part was we could have very different perspectives when matched together. Used to come up to beautiful solutions which we would present back in the day, and hone our presentation skills as well, which I pretty much use every day of my job. Apart from that, of course, the professors. I remember Mr. Jones Matthew. He also has recently become, I believe, the leader of the institute today, and I was always very inspired by him and his discipline. And of course, other than that, Uma Shankar Venkatesh used to be a very smart person who would really keep you engaged throughout the class without even teaching you, perhaps sometimes, but you will still end up being learned about the subject. So those were the few more exciting parts of my MBA college. So I remember during a consulting, we were trying to do a consulting class with our professor Mudit back in the day. And there was this CAPSIM simulation which he introduced us to, where you had to compete within ourselves as teams in a virtual business scenario. That was, I remember, super exciting back in the day. And I remember that was the first time I felt competitive with teams in a business aspect. And I probably still carry it around with myself since that day. I think one of the best things which I found while during the duration of my study was that, one, of course, the professors were very active with the students, but along with that, the electives that I had chosen, they seem to have a very strong in-depth knowledge around it. For example, I recall using being a part of business intelligence, data analytics, consumer behavior, and marketing classes, which helped me hone a very data-centric marketing approach for myself, which I feel throughout my career, where I have worked, for example, in Urban Company, in Flipkart, and now in Decathlon. They have been extremely handy skills, which I continue to use probably every day of my life.